As yesterday, we'll have the same languages if you need translation: English, French, Spanish, and Hungarian. I'll hand over to you.
Thanks. We'll kick off with Tom Canton from Football London.
Hi.
That's okay. Chat. It's fine.
Just your initial thoughts.
Pain. That's it. When you are so close in the competition and you are a few penalty kickouts away from winning the biggest football club competition, that's the way we should feel.
In 2006, it felt at that moment like it'd be a long time that it would take for Arsenal to get back there. But it does feel like this time you'll be back in this position again much sooner. Do you feel that as well?
I don't know. We're going to have to end that. The same progression that we had in the last few years, we're going to have to do that over again. And the level is increasing every single season. We had an incredible competition. We haven't lost a single match in the competition. But the reality is that when something had to go our way, especially in the boxes, with the penalty that it was given to Mosquera and the no penalty to Marueke and the penalty kicks, those margins didn't go for us.
James, CBS.
Hi, Mikel. I know you said you're feeling a lot of pain now, but is that mingled with pride because you came so close and before that penalty it didn't look like you would concede?
For sure. What I said to the players and the staff is that if I tell them 1 million times thank you, it's not going to be enough. And it's not because we won the Premier League, and it's not because we played the cup final, it's not because we played the Champions League final in the manner that we've done. It's because the joy and the moments that we have lived together every single day, and that's above anything else.
Alex from the BBC, to the left.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Can I just ask about the penalty takers, Gabriel? Obviously, unfortunately, to miss the fifth penalty, put in a great performance. I know you had to take off a number of your regular takers as well. So how did he end up number 5? Did he put his hand up, or how did that come about?
He wanted to take number 5. Obviously, we have prepared and trained this moment. Normally, the penalty takers will be Bukayo, will be Martin, it will be Kai for sure. And we knew that if we go to extra time and penalties, the penalty takers will be different players. Still with the quality, when you got Eps take penalties in training, it doesn't miss any. But then you have to do it in this moment. We've been unfortunate not to have the same precision and efficiency that they had, and that's the reason that we haven't won it.
James, Athletic.
Hi, Mikel. Your team have shown in the Premier League that they know how to respond to these kinds of disappointments, how to use this pain to motivate them to come back, to push on. Is that what they need to replicate now in Europe, in the Champions League?
Yes, first of all, you have to go through that pain, digest it, and that turn it into fuel, as you said, to improve and to reach a different level, because it will demand a different level with the quality that is around Europe. I want to congratulate PSG, Luis in particular, because they are, in my opinion, the best team in the world. What they are able to do with the ball, with individual actions, I haven't seen it, and it's not the plan to play in certain areas when you don't have the ball, but they force you to do that. So even more credit to the players.
Ed from The Guardian.
Hi, Mikel. You mentioned the penalty just earlier. Do you think that it was a bit unfair on you, considering that they got given a penalty and you felt it was a penalty for Arsenal?
Well, it's comparing. I watch all the penalties in the competition in the last 72 hours to understand what is a penalty and what is not, and that easily can be a penalty.
Okay, Phil, PA.
Mikel, just following up on that, I suppose. I mean, over here on the on that penalty. I mean, that could have won the match, obviously, for Arsenal, and possibly the final. So it must be super frustrating.
If is not what happened, and that's it. So we need to do better. We will have to improve and find different margins to get the outcome that we want.
Okay, Sam from The Telegraph on this side.
Hi, Mikel. You mentioned PSG being the best team in the world and the things they can do. Is that what you look at now in terms of evolving your team and getting more towards that fluidity and freedom, perhaps?
Yes, and individual action that they have for sure, and yeah. And then you have to get into the competition with all the squad available in the best moment, each player. And we've been with more players, many more players than last season, but not all of them in that condition for different reasons, and that's something that we have to improve as well.
Okay, last two questions. James, ESPN.
Hi, Mikel. After such a long season, after the parade is out of the way, what do you do the next few days? Do you switch off completely, or do you already start thinking about reviewing and planning for next season?
And first of all, I would take a few days with my family, and then we'll start the process to review what we've done, to start to make some very important decisions if we want to reach another level. And we're going to have to show that ambition, because we are more than capable of doing it, but it's going to demand to be very, very ambitious, very fast, and very smart.
And finally, Juan from Marca.
Hola, Mikel, Juan Castro de Marca. Lo has dicho en inglés, pero si lo puedes repetir en español.
So tomorrow you're going to have 1 million people waiting for you in London. What are you going to say to them, to these people? So that they can do what I want. I would like to thank all of these supporters on behalf of the team. They've carried us through the season. We've had our lows, we've had difficult moments, and it's always been incredible and a real pride for us to see them. When we won the Premier League after 22 years old, obviously this is so painful. This is so painful for us, for them, that we haven't come home with the silverware. But I can't even think about what it would have been like if we had been taking it home. But tomorrow it will still be a beautiful day. And for Madueke, I think I've already answered this question. I've given my opinion already, so I'm not going to repeat. Thank you.